Now, finding myself in Madrid without my husband, it's my turn for independence. You see, my husband's culinary preferences are as limited as they come, his favorite haunt being the iconic Canadian fast food chain, Tim Hortons. Alone in Madrid, I'm here to explore the refined city of my dreams, the enchanting boulevards, the majestic buildings adorned with angels, and the genteel allure of a city beloved by Ernest Hemingway and Pedro Almodovar.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Sujata.
We knew you as willing to travel.
I was traveling all over the world, but then came the pandemic.
I was traveling too, but I had a stroke in 2016. And now together we're going to travel the world, rediscovering romance and adventure.
In any relationship, differences are inevitable. Let's just say I'm the more adventurous one. While I find jetting off to 4 or 5 countries in a few weeks exhilarating, Jeff prefers to laze on a seaside hotel, sipping rosé and gazing out at the sea. So we struck a compromise. I would cross the pond ahead of him, indulging my wanderlust and expending some energy before his arrival. And the top of my bucket list was Madrid. Arriving in Madrid was akin to stepping into a realm of refinement and intellect. And it all begins here, on Gran Via, a bustling thoroughfare of shopping and entertainment. Much like Madrid itself, Gran Via pulses with life, people hurrying, speaking rapidly, dropping syllables as they go. Built at the dawn of the 20th century, Gran Via boasts numerous architectural wonders, including the iconic Edificio Telefonica, the setting for Cable Girls. In the series, Alba finds herself here, adopting a new identity as a telephone operator, one of the few roles open to women in a man's world. Modeled after a Manhattan skyscraper with Spanish Baroque influences, the Edificio Telefonica was once Europe's tallest building, a testament to the National Telephone Company's technological prowess. During the Spanish Civil War, it served as the Republican communications hub. Further down the street stand iconic buildings spanning various architectural styles. One of them is the Edificio Metropolis. The winged victory statue guards the building, a Beaux-Arts masterpiece symbolic of the street's grandeur. Nearby, Plaza de Cibeles, now City Hall, flaunts its ornate magnificence. The former Spanish Central Bank is now home to the Cervantes Institute. Adjacent to the Capitol building with its iconic Schweppes billboard lies the Palacio de la Prensa, and then there's the Trip Hotel. This is where Hemingway drank too much scotch and gin as he contemplated the Civil War when he covered it as a journalist. Other notable buildings include Casa Comercial Palazuelo, Banca de Vizcaya, Casa Matasans, and Hotel Atlántico. But one building with its cafe epitomized something that my husband wouldn't like, so I had to explore it. El Circulo de Bellas Artes is a non-profit artist hub. It hosts concerts and art exhibitions. Picasso once took art classes here, and its cafe exudes an ornate classic charm. I couldn't resist stopping in for tea, imagining myself transported to another era.
Having nice tea at the Circulo de Bellas Artes, and it's, even though the Tim Hortons and my husband would prefer it's next door, this is a little bit more elegant.
Another legendary establishment endures, Lhardy. Established in 1839 at the behest of Prosper Mérimée, the author of Carmen, who convinced the founder to introduce French haute cuisine to Madrid, Lhardy stands as the oldest restaurant in Madrid, a favorite haunt of kings and celebrities alike. While dining at the restaurant may be well beyond my means, indulging in treats from the pastry shop is a decadent delight. No reservation required to savor beef Wellington, pâté, oysters, and champagne. From the opulent elegance of Lhardy Let's journey to the nostalgic charm of the train museum, where the original steam locomotives from various periods still stand, transporting visitors to an era of dining cars adored with tablecloths and crystalware, where travelers sipped sherry at the dining car bar. As evening descended, I strolled through the Puerta del Sol, a bustling public square known for protests and gatherings, past the historic post office and the neon glow of the Tío Pepe advertisement. Nestled in a quiet corner of Puerta del Sol, a cluster of restaurants awaited. Among them, a restaurant Alhambra boasted Moorish-inspired Andalusian tapas, a culinary treat for the senses. But as the night fell, the lights of Madrid illuminated the city. Hemingway once remarked, quote, "To go to bed at night in Madrid makes you a little queer, or a little strange as we say now. For a long time your friends will be a little uncomfortable about it. Nobody goes to bed in Madrid until they have killed the night. Appointments with a friend are habitually made for after midnight at the cafe." Yet despite this nocturnal allure, I found myself rising early the next day, drawn to another site, the Palace Hotel. It is a Belle Epoque gem that once hosted Hollywood femme fatales like Ava Gardner and Rita Hayworth, as well as literary luminaries. Hemingway, in his book The Sun Also Rises, marvels at the palace's barman and praises it for the, quote, "wonderful gentility you can get in the bar of a big hotel." I went to the Mercado del San Miguel for supper. This iron and glass market hosts a gastronomic feast. There you can grab a glass of wine and visit different booths with fresh fish and seafood, tapas, fresh cheeses and meats, amongst many foodie delights. Gourmet foodie feasts are definitely not my husband's cup of tea, or mine. But after a second glass of wine, the loneliness of a cold Madrid winter is unbearable. And I miss Jeff. I return to a familiar comfort, a Canadian classic.
Hola, una café original y 3 Burlington, por favor.
Cafeína, ¿de qué tamaño? ¿Pequeño o grande?
Pequeño.
Con leche.
Con leche.
So I'm all alone in Madrid, and my husband's not with me, and I miss him quite a bit. So, as you know, he only has 3 restaurants in the world that he enjoys, and one of them is Tim Hortons. So what's a girl to do alone in Madrid, except have a double-double?
Come travel with us. Please subscribe to our channel, Fierce Travel.
So do it.